Hey YouTubers, it's me, Zipster. Okay, I gotta tell you. Now, I know, I hate when people come up to me and they're like, man, I had a dream last night, let me tell you about it. And I'm like, oh, for crying out loud, I don't want to hear your dream. But you guys, I had a dream, and there's something bizarre about it. Okay, I'm gonna make this as concise as possible, but I gotta leave in every detail I remember, because it was very detailed, and I can't even believe I remembered it. Okay, so, I'm walking across this bridge. Actually, it's called the 8th Street Bridge, and it's right here in my town. But it's a big, long bridge, and it heads from the center city into, like, the slummy area. And I don't know why I was going there. I would never do that if I was awake. But apparently, I was going there to visit a friend, and there was someone with me, but I couldn't figure out who it was. But I guess it was a friend of mine. So we get over the bridge, big, long bridge, and we climb up 4 flights to this 4-story walk-up to visit my friend. Now we know there's something going on. Somebody doesn't like him because somebody had spread shit. I mean, actual poo, like on all the doorknobs. So you could, if you opened the door, you got poo all over your hand, right? I'm like, oh no. So of course I made my friend open the front door, and I'm like, well, since you opened that and you're ready, have poo on your hands, you have to open the other doors too. Because what's the point in both of us having poo, right? So he opens the door to this guy's bedroom, and I don't know if this guy was dead or passed out or in a coma or what, but we couldn't wake him. For some reason, we couldn't leave the same way we came, so we had to climb down the fire escape outside of his bedroom, down 4 flights of fire escape. I hate that. We get down on the street, and there's a big black woman down there, and she's like, oh my God, what do you think that is? And she's pointing up at the sky, and I looked at the sky, and there was like, I don't know how to describe this. It was a woman, and then attached to the front of her was a man. Like if you're like, you know how when if you like parachute out of an airplane, and they had like the instructor behind you, and you're like strapped to him, and you're just kind of hanging there? Except there were no straps or anything. So it was like this woman attached to this man, and she had these big angel wings, and they were flying in the sky, these two. And she's like, this can't be real. And I'm like, hello, it's right there. It's totally real. And all of a sudden they like swoop down right over us. I'm like, oh my God. And I look back up at the sky, and all of a sudden there's like 20 of these men, women, angel things flying around. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And they're like coming closer and closer. It's like, oh my God. So then I look over in this part of the sky over there, and you know what a band looks like when they're like marching down a football field or whatever? There's like this formation in the sky that looks like a band, except they're all wearing robes like the Polyphonic Spree, you know? That's that musical group. And they all have wings, of course. And there's like 2 rows of yellow, 2 rows of orange, 2 rows of red, 2 rows. And what it turned out to be was like this big rainbow formation. And I'm like, this is like a gay flag. What the hell's going on? Then it occurred to me, did I die and I'm in like in gay heaven or something? And so I'm trying to feel my heartbeat, but I'm sleeping, so I can't even find my heart, and I don't know, I'm sleeping. But I'm like, I get a little scared. It's like, I don't know if I'm alive or dead, but I'm getting back across that bridge. So I go running down the street to the bridge, and all of a sudden this big like clear barrier comes dropping down in front of me, and I can't get back to the bridge. And this old woman is standing there, and she says, once you've seen them, you can't go back. I'm like, oh my God. She said, you must stay in the hot zone. So I'm like freaking out. I'm waving and calling the people coming across the bridge, don't come across the bridge, don't come across the bridge. And I turn around, and now the streets are lined with hundreds of people who are watching these things just swooping everywhere. And the big whole gay flag ordeal is going on with the people in the robes, and they're flying through the air, and I'm like, oh my God, did I die and go to gay heaven? I don't know. All of a sudden what happens? Right here at my head is my cat William going, meow. Woke me up. I will never know where I was or what happened, and that cat, I was so mad. It was like I was scared, but let me see what happens. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Thank you. I don't know what happened.